Jc Chávez, y quiero recordar con ustedes uno de los momentos más importantes de mi carrera como boxeador. En marzo de 1990 estaba invicto como profesional, con 68 victorias y 55 knockouts. Había ganado el título superligero del CMB un año antes contra Roy Mayweather y lo había defendido 2 veces. Mi siguiente rival era un joven de 23 años. También estaba invicto y había ganado una medalla de oro en los Juegos Olímpicos de 1984.
Cuando Jc Chávez se enfrentó a Mendy Taylor, la figura del peleador mexicano ya era grande, ya era enorme, ya era el gran ídolo, que la gente lo veía cuando peleaba, que la gente lo seguía.
Cuando empezó la pelea, su velocidad de manos y fuerza me sorprendieron. Y tras perder algunos de los primeros rounds, comencé a sentirme muy frustrado. Yo había ganado mis 12 peleas previas por nocaut, pero Taylor me obligó a pelear hasta el 12º round. Todos sabían que la derrota era una posibilidad. Mi récord invicto estaba en peligro.
Yo recuerdo desesperación. Estábamos bien preocupados, estábamos, pensábamos que estaba perdiendo la pelea, pero nunca perdiendo fe.
Creo que fue la pelea más importante, más difícil, más dura de toda mi carrera. ¿Por qué? Porque me he enfrentado a un campeón olímpico, campeón mundial, invicto. Supuestamente era el sucesor de Sugar Ray Leonard.
Simplemente recuerdo frustración desde este lado, ¿no? El ir a buscar la pelea, el tratar de forzar la pelea, y Taylor siempre, por velocidad, por habilidad, por astucia, por defensiva, salía ganando los intercambios. A
mí me dice Búfalo, mi entrenador, que en paz descanse: Julio, hazlo por tu mamá, por tus hijos, por México. Me decía por todo el mundo, y yo le decía, ¿y por mí qué? Pues...
Tiene con que tire lo que tenga, por el amor de Dios, Julio. Tire lo que tenga. For the love of God, throw everything you've got, Julio. Usted es grande, vamos arriba.
He was losing most of the rounds. They were fantastic rounds, but he was losing them. But, as with all Chávez fights, you got the feeling that what Meldrick was landing on Chávez, as soon as they landed, the effect was gone. But what Chávez was landing on Meldrick had to carry those punches around with him till the end of the fight, like luggage. He had to carry it around.
La derrota no era una opción. En mis hombros cargaba con la ilusión de millones de mexicanos, incluidos mis hijos.
En el corazón de los mexicanos que estábamos viendo la pelea, Chávez había conectado los golpes de mayor poder, pero está claro que se imponía el estilo de pelea que tenía Mendy Taylor.
Entrando en el último round, 2 de los jueces tenían adelante a Taylor y yo estaba a punto de perder mi primera pelea, pero faltando 25 segundos conecté una derecha que lo sacudió, después un gancho al hígado que lo hizo perder las piernas, y ya estando en la esquina conecté otro golpe de derecha que lo mandó a la lona. Taylor se levantó a tiempo, pero el referee Richard Steele lo vio en malas condiciones y decidió parar la pelea.
Yo creo que ese golpe, personalmente a mí y yo creo que a muchos aficionados no se les va a olvidar.
Y cuando lo tumbé, la verdad, yo estaba sumamente exhausto. Yo no me importaba perder o ganar. Yo lo que quería que sonara la campana porque quería vomitar, me quería desmayar, porque había sido una pelea bastante difícil para mí.
At the time, it just didn't feel right, especially because Don King wielded so much influence in boxing. Chávez was a Don King fighter, and so the sense was, of course, if one guy gets a break, it'll be the Don King fighter. That was really the end of Meldrick's career. He had some wins after that. He was in some fights after that. He made some money, but that was the end of Meldrick Taylor as we knew.
Era mi victoria 69. Me costó más que ninguna otra y por eso la recuerdo con mucho, pero con mucho orgullo.
Fight unification between 2 undefeated champions, the IBF's Meldrick Taylor and the WBC's Julio Cesar Chávez. Between Alexis Arguello and Aaron Pryor. Here now a closer look at the 2 undefeated champions and this great matchup.
And there you see perhaps the most impressive record of Chávez today. 16-0 in championship fights. Far in excess of
career and sustained unbeaten success for as long as has Julio Cesar Chávez. There are many who have not been able to see Chávez as he approached the ring, and now the noise will begin to swell as he enters the ring, but don't let all the antics fool you. He knows what he's doing.
find interesting.
Taylor's other Olympic buddies, Mark Breland, Bernal Whitaker.
Graduating class.
Not bad at all.
Almost as good as the one you graduated from, Ray. It's been so long, I forgot, Larry.
He is the WBC Super Lightweight Champion of the World, Julio Cesar Chávez. He is the current IBF Junior Welterweight Champion of the World, Meldrick Taylor.
Okay, you guys, I spoke to both fighters in the dressing room. I'm cautioning again, tell them both to obey my commands at all times. All right? Watch the low blow, the rubber punches, okay? Shake hands, good luck.
Want him to do.
Well, they had what they call the zone, fight in the center of the... And then what he'll do, he'll pull on the attack.
Right hand of Chávez's body. They trade a right and a left, and Taylor.
You see the right hand of Taylor, he's dropping.
Yep, and Chávez is throwing, beginning to land with more consistency. Right hand leads, doing the damage for Chávez now. A solid left inside. Taylor lands a vicious right hand.
Combination he did what you were talking about before. He threw 3 or 4 punches and then he got out of there. But they didn't linger. That's true, Larry. That's what.
This is another very good round for Meldrick Taylor. They're fighting in the zone in the middle of the ring. Chávez lands a solid right hand.
But you see the frustration.
Chávez still boring in, coming straight forward against Taylor's flurries. First 3 rounds, according to punch stat computations, Taylor. Good right hand lead by Taylor. Still trading 4 blows to 1 for Chávez. Chávez tries the left inside. Taylor comes right back.
He won this fight in fine fashion. Don't get out.
Solid left hand. To clarify what I said, Roger Mayweather and Sammy Fuentes ended their bouts on the stools in their corners, not flat on their backs on the canvas. Chávez simply wore them down. Would you say a near-perfect performance so far from Meldrick Taylor?
It's a very good performance by Meldrick Taylor. He's been doing what he needs to do. Boxing, just boxing.
30 seconds, Chávez has landed 3 solid left hooks inside. Taylor comes back with a bristling uppercut. And another flurry for Meldrick Taylor. Taylor is still exchanging to the body effectively. They trade punches inside, and Meldrick seemed to wobble for just a second. Right hand lead.
This is a masterful fight.
Solid left hand.
In the legs of Meldrick Taylor. Still a lot of bounce. And that gets back to the fact Chávez has not done damage to the body like he hurt Chávez just then. Chávez bubbled.
Just to clarify, the rest of my prediction was that Chávez would turn it around in the second half of the fight.
Punching it out.
By Taylor. Chávez continues to try to come back with the left of the body. But he is not hurting Taylor. Chávez landed a left. Taylor flurries furiously in return.
Taylor has driven him off. That he doesn't want to pay the price.
A right and a left by Chávez, and more blood comes out of Taylor's mouth. Taylor begins to flurry. Crowd chanting Mexico, Mexico, trying to lift. They know how desperate the situation is. Taylor lands a right hand lead to start the round off.
Taylor went straight for Chávez.
An unnecessary chance to get back into this. Look at the speed of Meldrick Taylor's flurry. If you've just joined us, you're in the middle of the 9th round of a classic performance by a young fighter on the threshold of greatness.
I've seen more body shots thrown by Taylor than I have by Chávez.
And the left hook to the body is supposed to be Chávez's great. Savage left hook to the body by Taylor. And another. Carried out George Benton's game plan to perfection.
Whoa, beautiful.
Trading punches inside. Brilliant stuff from Meldrick Taylor. Chávez on the verge of going down. And Chávez, the great body puncher, is reduced to headhunting.
Taylor has to watch out. I'm seeing him being hit by these left hooks. needs to watch out for those shots.
Taylor beginning to look more the worse for wear than the action of the bout would have led you to believe, though. Blood again from the mouth and the nostrils. Both eyes beginning to close. Chávez finally seizing the initiative.
We see two real champions here tonight. The combination.
It's impossible to conceive that Chávez is in any way disillusioned about the necessity of a knockout. He's got to knock Taylor out.
Left hooks at a time.
Is in serious jeopardy. As round 11 comes toward a close, Julio Cesar Chávez must begin to contemplate in which to produce an unlikely knockout, or he will see his streak end before thousands of his countrymen.
The impressive thing, he's still saying combinations thrown by Mildred Taylor. Here in the 11th round. Incredible.
A tired Meldrick Taylor slipping to the canvas. Another solid left hook from Meldrick Taylor. Another look.
There was a solid right hand thrown by Chávez, this desperation punch, if you will, because throughout the whole fight, Meldrick Taylor fought an impressive fight. The left hook set him up for the right hand, and Meldrick trying to hold himself up, get hit by a solid right hand, and goes through the canvas.
Unbelievable! Unbelievable! Richard Steele stopped the fight with fewer than 5 seconds to go. You're going to watch Lou Duva go crazy now. You're going to watch Lou Duva go absolutely berserk.
From Culiacan, Mexico,